Oh, my God. Well, that's on tape anyway, right there. Dan started taping this 3 days ago. Oh, there's shit going on in my so-called career that I wish I could. We've been laughing very hard. You know what? We almost got as funny as the Guys We Fuck podcast. By the way, Dan, on my things to do list, get a best of Guys We Fuck podcast. That's one of the clips. Put that next to the best of Taxi. Rick manages those girls, and he says they're very funny. So anyway, Ryan Reese is here, of course. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
And of course, listen, female voice who's not attached to Mike Boschetti.
That's weird.
I want to see if Dr. Ben Carson can separate Mike Boschetti and Stacey Pressman. That's his next thing. Fuck presidency. Yeah, and Boschetti looks like it's two heads. Maybe you can you do something with this, doctor? Not a lot of colored doctors in Staten Island. Of course, the great Allie Breen.
Thank you.
Breen, of course, not Irish.
Yes,
that's a great. Well, Irish and Jewish are a great combination.
You think so?
Yeah. Gino was here yesterday. What's your joke?
Gino was here?
Forget it.
I'll just throw my hands in the air and go, what the fuck are you asking me for?
Irish Jewish joke.
I don't have an Irish Jewish joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Gino was quick yesterday. So what did he say? Very quick. Go back to the best stuff. Gino's Irish. You know, the jokes are someone's Polish and Italian.
That's
hacky, right?
That's like
not 80s. According to Gino.
That's 80s.
That's 80s?
Yeah.
1880s.
Yeah. His aunt.
Jack the Ripper used to tell that joke.
Yeah.
Hi, from the West End. So, I don't know why I was Irish.
Cut out your uterus.
So, oh my God, Bob.
Stop.
Bob Levy's here?
Yes.
Are you still the Reverend Bob Levy or just Bob Levy?
I go by both.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How about on Twitter, you're at the Reverend?
At the Rev Bob.
Does everybody have to do that, the real?
No, you see, I hate that shit.
But you have to, though, because, you know, like, what are you, Ryan? You're at Ryan Reese, right?
At Ryan Reese.
That's good. So you got to get that. When I first started, the internet was just starting, and I remember the casting people, the producers of Mad TV, said you should really buy your domain name, and no one even knew what that was. It was like saying, some from Mars. And they would go down when it meant something being a regular on a network show. These people, 4 networks, anyone who was a regular on any network show, these people just bought your domain.
Yeah.
And, you know, because in case you became Jack Nicholson or something. And that's when they bought Artie Lang, 1995. And and now a Japanese porn site owns it, I swear to God. They're getting a lot of hits. I got a great lawyer. I got a major lawyer in Beverly Hills. He's the part of Allie that's not Irish, and he can't get me that fucking name. So it's Artie Lang. So I just made up Artie Quitter, but
yeah, that's cool.
But it's not because they say you really do. People won't follow you because it's harder for them to figure it out. Type of thing. I don't know. We're celebrating 320,000. We're having a party.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Well, my manager says if I was just Artie Lang, it'd be more people.
Yeah, I would say so.
Do you remember?
This is a terrible argument.
No, I know.
You're agreeing with everything I said.
No, it's true.
But is that true? That you're younger, Allie.
I don't think so because if they're going to try to find you, they're going to find you.
So if they
Google you, it comes up.
Well, they claim that it's sort of more annoying on some level, and what they claim is people won't give you an extra second, of their time, which makes sense.
That could be true.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. What were you going to say, Ryan? You have a
solution? Didn't you play a character once that owned a domain?
Okay, me?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Show.
Well, listen, all my characters are registered at the Groundlings.
Would the Japanese porn site sell it to you?
Oh, yeah.
I asked. I can't get an interpreter. You know how many massage therapists I've asked that? But I went to one of those happy ending places.
Oh, they're good.
Well, stop it.
What they?
Oh, they're good. How creepy. I went to a joke. Oh, they're good. Oh, they're fucking good. In San Francisco, man.
Yeah.
I won't say who the comic I was with.
No, I know.
Joe Schmarose. and we still the hell with it. And I don't want to go in. It looked dirty to me. I was playing Cobbs, and Joe was at the Punchline. We hooked up, and I don't know, these creepy people in that San Francisco area by that City Lights book. Mm-hmm. They're all sitting there reading on the road because they look hip. Literally, there's people sitting at that City Lights bookstore reading On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I'm like, we get it. You fucking, you make more money working at the Gap. Fucking get laid more. Nobody cares. What young girl knows who Jack Kerouac is? You ever read On the Road?
No, I don't read books.
Do you say that out loud? You shouldn't say that.
No, I smash people in the faces with them.
Jesus, man.
No, I'm not a reader.
You ever read On the Road, Ryan? By Jack Kerouac? It's very dated. You, Allie, now, right?
I did.
Oh, you
no.
did?
I
Did you
agree.
find it dated?
It is a little dated.
It was written by him and his partner in 1958, when it was a radical thing just to leave the house at 19. To become not provincial. Like, I'm not going to go around the block and get a job. I'm going to go on the road. That was like a big thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I found it like sort of okay. We've been there, but because of them, without them, we wouldn't be there.
Yeah, and it was
right?
controversial. I think, right? It was like school reading and super controversial.
The biggest, edgiest thing, and then that influenced like the beat thing, and then Dylan.
Yep.
Dylan became, he took it to another level. But so I read it when I was in San Francisco. I lived there for 2 months. I had done stand up before, and I'm making fun of them because I was the biggest queer doing it too. I went to City Lights bookstore where Kerouac supposedly wrote the book. He got drunk for 3 months at the bar, which I found that was bullshit too. By the bartender, went, that's a whole bunch of shit. Okay, I won't tell anybody.
Here's his tab.
Yeah, so I read Drinking at the Bar while I was doing this film, The Bachelor. That Jack Kerouac would not have liked. And I for 2 months, I read On the Road. And at the end, I stretched it out. And I said, yeah, this is not impressive to me. It's just they went on the road. They went to, a bar in Missouri instead of Chicago. Made no sense. But they got a lot of pussy from it. A lot. Kerouac was very, 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 very hot with the chicks. Did you ever see a picture of him?
I think a long time ago.
Oh.
Was he really hot?
I'll tell you.
Artist drinking.
I'll tell you off the air. Did they marry you or the weed? You missed my Riley story yesterday. Oh, God, I got to tell you. I have the best Riley Martin story.
Oh, I love
I can't
Riley.
say it on the air.
He used to call me all the time.
Yeah, he died, huh? Were you upset about that?
Yeah, I got one of his one of those things he made for me.
Did you pay for it? That's what my
Yeah.
story's based on. You paid for it.
Yeah, I did.
See, I did too.
I love the guy. And
Yeah, you
he would
did?
call me. He was a good guy.
I liked him.
And he would call me when I was on the road, and I would talk to him, and he would be just going off, and he'd have me dying.
Right.
He'd be like, "That house nigga," He
was a black kid.
Yeah, but he'd be going.
But did he ever tell you, he gave me certain information that this story is based on?
Okay.
But I can't, he wouldn't let me say it on the air. I'm wondering if he told you the same thing.
Okay. Good. No.
Okay, good.
No.
They heard that, right? Did you hear that, Ryan?
Oh, I heard it. I heard it.
100%.
Well, he's dead.
His parrot was. He brought that fucking thing
Maybe
to
the parrot told me.
Yeah, he brought the parrot to Atlantic City.
Wait a minute.
At the gig, yeah.
He had a parrot.
Yeah.
That he brought on the road.
Yes, he brought it to
that's in Kerouac's book, too.
and then he choked Shuley out on stage.
He was a funny guy.
He was.
He was very colorful. But he died, so him and
was.
Crackhead Bob.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
But Crackhead Bob's the guy who just died. I get them mixed up. Did you
Yeah.
like him, too?
He was nice to me. Yeah. So,
Okay. Not as much as Riley, huh?
No, Riley. I just, Riley spoke his mind, and I like people like that.
Okay.
And,
Did speak his mind.
Yeah.
Very, very short sentences.
yeah, he's like, look, I got you this.
All right,
thing.
Bob, we got it.
Okay.
We're both going to be working at a car wash one day.
So what?
He spoke like this.
Hey, look, James from Good Time.
He spoke his mind, So I'm playing at Pittsburgh Improv, by the way, where Tracy Morgan is and his staff of writers.
How many?
It must be. Listen, I'm counting it. Tracy Morgan's going to do a big stand-up special. I don't know when, but he's actually on the road with writers. And soon, I guess, it's for HBO. And one of the writers showed me a poster of me at the Improv, and they misspelled my name. Should I be pissed off about that?
You should be.
It's Pittsburgh. I think you're setting your
So many
standards
people.
a little high.
Yeah.
I
Misspell most things.
had a great relationship.
Maybe
with
they just
Pittsburgh.
ran out. They didn't have an E. You
You know what,
understand?
Bob?
To
That
put
is
a-
really...
that could be it.
That's a spin. You entered the no-spin zone. What do we think about the election? Any big surprise, huh? Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
So what does it say for Trump? I mean, he went the humble way. Everybody's great, blah, blah, blah.
He
but
wasn't going to win there anyway, so he just
I don't know. He
fucking went
started,
off.
but that's what he should have went with them because he started to believe he was.
Yeah.
You think this hurts him, Ryan?
I don't think he's going to win anyways. I mean,
But people were starting to get like maybe he's the nominee. Is he a nominee? Like,
yeah,
when you mean nominee or president?
I'm surprised Ted Cruz won.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
then
think
it's Iowa.
Well,
They're very Christian.
But people are buying
Yeah.
Rubio. Rubio's too good in these debates. He's really impressive. Even if you don't believe what the fuck he's saying, he looks presidential. I mean, he looks like Ricky Martin, let's face it.
Yeah. Hey.
Apparently, no one agrees. Is he a good-looking guy?
He's a good-looking guy. Yeah. He has a super good-looking wife.
Menudo.
They'd be a good
He's Cuban.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Cuban too.
He's Cuban.
I forgot.
He's got that
That's
Ricky
helpful.
Ricardo.
He's also young,
That
which is
salsa blood.
Yeah.
He does. Everybody salsa. Yeah, he moves into the White House and becomes
Why is there raft in the pool?
flamingo band moves in.
First time someone's living in every room in the White House.
Yes, everybody salsa. Hello,
Ricky.
I know that's like in the state of the Democratic Speaker of the House goes, Mr. President, you got some splaining to do. Benghazi, Mr. President, you got some splaining. The first thing he goes, eee. Did you see the taxes?
Fred, get up here.
Who's Fred? Who's the neighbor?
Fred,
Whoever the vice president is, right?
No, it would be
Mr.
Fred Mertz.
Christie! Chris Christie, the vice president. Mr.
way.
Christie, we got your pants again. Eee. Mr. Christie, we're living in your pants. Eee. Where are you, Mr. President? I'm at the club. I said you have to give up that job. You don't need to sing at the club anymore. You're the president. The vice president came to dinner again last night. Man, he went through that food.
Boy, can he eat?
He's Vice President Christie's in the shitter again.
Get the plunger.
Marine One can't take off. Why? I told Vice President Christie you can't take Marine One.
It's a hovercraft.
Not you and the son. You and your son, no. You and the wife, maybe. Eee. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Dan, write that down. I'll be doing that in Pittsburgh.
They sell the Tracy Morgan.
I could do that for this is Stern Trends. 40 minutes I could do that in Pittsburgh. I go like this. Bye. Talk about Crazy Alice. Okay, whatever will get me to make you forget you're paying $40 for a Rolling Rock.
Yeah,
motherfucker. Pittsburgh's one of those great towns. If you're bombing, you have to say the name of any 1977 Steeler, and you'll get them right back.
Bean Joe Green.
Right, exactly. You bombing like Jack Lambert.
I played there a couple of times, and if the Steelers lose, they do not have shows on Sunday. They do not have shows.
Yeah, well, you just
no
have to,
shows.
Whoever say that, but they lost to the Vikings. The only way to do it is you call everyone on the Vikings gay. That's the only way.
Or the Browns.
Yeah,
that's the big one.
I saw Johnny Manziel. Boo, sucking a dick.
He will be.
I'm gonna do a bit about me and Johnny Manziel in rehab together. It's gonna be great. That's what's great about rehab. Everybody gets equalized. Like, he has to talk, Manziel. They make him talk.
Yeah.
It's so great. What's he talking about?
Do you see a lot of celebrities in rehab?
I have, yeah.
I bet.
A couple of major ones.
Yeah.
Well, I know. You know what? I said this before, and he said it out loud, not with me, but at the same time. I was at a place called Honesty House in 1995 with Lawrence Taylor for a month, a straight month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did he try to fuck you?
No, I tried to fuck him. No, I wouldn't do that. No, yeah, and he talked about he was there around the same time.
Wow.
And it was the first rehab after Mad TV. But he was, he would come to groups. Sometimes he'd be the best, most affable guy in group. Other times he'd really have that look on his face, like, what? Nothing. Like Bill Belichick trying to show him the 4-3 defense. Okay, Lawrence, here's your life for the rest of your life. All right, I know. All right, okay. We'll move on. The guy with no teeth next to you from Denver.
You're up.
How was your day yesterday? You had a wife visit that Lawrence won't stop talking about. He's very curious. How's the wife going? How's it doing? Can I leave? No. All right. I'm just going to leave. All right. Yeah, whatever.
How long these meetings go on for, like those ones that you sit down and everyone...
It feels like that one never ended.
Really?
It feels like I'm still there. No, it depends. No, an hour. An AA meeting is an hour.
But you got good after you went to that one place.
All right.
When you came out, I was telling Ryan. I
We're
said,
give the scorecard?
Listen to me, fucker.
Because it always goes to the same place. Me standing next to you in my kitchen.
No. I was telling Ryan. I said when you went to this one place.
He hasn't stopped talking since I saw him earlier.
I don't stop
He's
talking.
told
Ryan's
me everything.
I was telling Ryan. What were you telling Ryan?
I was telling Ryan at the Starbucks before the Irish Jew came in.
Go ahead. Oh, stop.
She could probably spot a penny from a mile away, but too drunk to pick it up.
We waited for that?
No,
15 minutes and 6 seconds into the show.
I just wanted to show Gino up.
Yeah, well, you did, because Gino Gino's was shit too, but he immediately
But it was off the cuff. It was immediate.
Yeah, but the
he
whole
immediately
thing.
said something he heard 50 years ago.
Yeah, it's 1988.
Go ahead,
okay?
go on with
But
it.
I was telling
talking to
Ryan,
Ryan?
me and Ryan were sitting
Thank you,
down
Artie.
having. Okay, Ryan was listening to me as he's staring out the window at somebody getting their leg cut off and having a better time.
Makes sense, yeah.
And I said, after you came out of the one rehab and I heard your voice, I think it was the third one.
After the one rehab.
Yeah, the third rehab you came out of. I heard your voice. It was back.
How
and
are
I
you
go,
helping
you're
me by
back.
saying the third rehab?
You went to 3. Don't tell me.
Maybe the kid golfing at the UTA didn't know that.
Inside joke.
He's in London.
That's, what
He's
the
definitely
fuck?
not listening.
I know. What's he
Artie,
doing?
better.
I'll take over.
He's trying to convince Lindsay Lohan to the Burger King ad.
Would you hold a Whopper?
So, see, they're getting better. So, okay, the third rehab, when was that, though?
It was.
What century?
When you were jogging on the side of the road. Remember that picture that was out there? You jogging. You're not going to remember this because it was.
Wait a minute, jogging on the side of the road. What are you talking about?
You were running on the side of the road.
Where?
Somebody had a picture of you.
Where?
In L.A. It was the last one that you went to.
Was there a cop behind me? I've never jogged.
No, you would. I don't know. That's.
Oh, no, okay.
You
I
know?
it was in Miami.
Okay, but
I know exactly what you're talking about.
whatever.
Were you running
same
away
thing.
from something?
No, what happened?
Yeah, Rubio.
Me and these two kids, I let these two fucking dumb kids fucking convince me to leave the rehab one Sunday, and I shouldn't have. And, we were just walking, we ran out of gas. Could you imagine the embarrassment? Yeah, whatever. The guy's cousin was going to pick us up. We're just going to go to the Breakers for lunch.
I can't make it till I get the rooster.
Yeah. I was buying everybody lunch at Breakers. I just had to get out of there.
Yeah, so there was a picture, and when I heard his voice on the phone, I go, he's back. I knew he was back.
Back from where, Breakers?
No, back from fucking,
Anyway, no, so I'm on the side of the road walking to help.
You were running.
I was logging behind. I was not running.
You were walking fast.
And so, of course, someone said it to Howard. So the next morning, I'm in rehab, and the fucking security guard listens to the show on the way there, and he would call me over to the fence to listen to it because I wasn't allowed to listen to it. He goes, man, they're talking about you. I'm like, oh, God, what? That was my biggest nightmare. And someone sent the picture, and I go, where's Artie doing? I don't know. Maybe he's escaping from the rehab.
He's escaping.
My mother's frantically calling the manager of the rehab. He's here. He's here.
He's loose.
Oh, my God. What a terrible existence. Oh,
The chief threw the water.
That's why I don't have kids, because what if they learn how to Google? How can I hit on a chick at a bar now? She goes and Googles me in the bathroom.
That's the horrible thing. My son just looks at everything. You know what I mean?
I know, isn't that terrible?
Yeah, but he goes, you fucking did that? And I go, dude.
He says a lie on the internet.
A lot of it is make-believe.
That's the Reverend Dan Levy.
Yeah, no, but...
Very different. His act is very different.
Yeah, but, you got to explain that some of it's...
But everybody has a thing of like, we all haven't lived perfect lives.
Look.
Some haven't been running away from rehab in Miami.
That was the first... When I seen you running in the street...
The fact that you remember that is scary.
No, I remember everything. I don't forget shit. And that's why I remember the fucking...
He remembers everything?
Everything.
First it was L.A.
Yeah.
Then it was running, but now it's actually Miami.
Well, he ran to fucking Miami.
It's pretentious of me to think you know the city.
Yeah, you ran from L.A. to Miami to get away from this.
I wish I could.
And when I heard your voice, I go, he's back. I can hear it in your voice that you were back as you again.
Right.
You didn't have that panic.
Then what happened?
Then you were fine.
It was like 08.
Yeah, you were fine. And then
6 months later, I stabbed myself on heroin.
Well, sometimes...
But your voice.
Yeah. You sounded good as the knife was going in your chest.
Bruce Springsteen called me, talked to me for an hour. What a man. And because he knew I needed it. We had a mutual friend. I got out of rehab after stabbing myself. He goes, you got to take care of yourself, man. He let me ask him questions about songs he wrote. I said, I know I'm going to be that guy. He goes, go ahead, shoot, man. I go, the chick in the Backstreets, Terry, his song on Born to Run. One of my favorite songs. He goes, man, I whatever, like these girls have different names. I said, but man, you wail for that chick at the end of that song. Wow. He goes, yeah, he goes, these songs, like the chicken. I said, Born to Run is that chick Wendy. I'm talking to Bruce Springsteen. Like, because he goes, there's a lot of Wendy's, He goes, you're a man when you meet a Wendy. I go, okay. He goes, but yeah, Terry in the back. She goes, yeah, it's very perceptive. He goes, yeah, that chick, she got to me. I said, how? Yeah, that chick kind of broke my heart, Terry. I said, really? The chick in Backstreet? She goes, yeah, it's a long story. I don't have to get into it, but so it kind of lingered like that. But, I called my buddy Deej, and I said, you have to call me back. I don't care what you're doing. And he goes, why? He goes, because we talked about that song on the beach like a bunch of times. And he goes, why? I go, you have to call me back. Bruce Springsteen just told me the chick in Backstreet broke his heart. I go, he goes, and he doesn't call me back. I called him back. I go, listen, Deej, not some guy I met. Not a guy who was in a band, blah, 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 heard a story, read a rumor on the internet. Bruce Springsteen told me the chick in Backstreets broke his heart. Call me! He called me and we talked about it. But then by then, you see, years had gone by. You become a human being. I'm talking about something we talked about when we were 17, Mm-hmm. Now I was 42? He's got 3 kids. One's got the flu, Life happens. You know what I mean? Life fucking happens. And now we don't, okay. Terry broke your heart. I need snow tires. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I know you have a similar story. The lead singer for the Nerds called you the cover band.
It was actually the Knack.
No, it's whatever. That's what being on the Stern Show. That's how. That's how many people listen to that show. You had that kind of exposure. It's crazy.
Anywhere you went, if they seen you fucking puking on the side of the thing. Well, that's the thing. The point is that you could be walking on the side of the road getting away from rehab in Miami, and 14 years later, your friend brings it up on your podcast. No, well, I'm just saying that's when I knew you were back.
Okay, we get it. But then, it's not a happy ending. It's not like all of a sudden, and then you created 2 Broke Girls. And you have $1 billion.
Come on. You will. You will.
What?
You will have $1 million.
You will.
Because you're going to get rid of your phone.
I don't want, it's not about money, Bob.
I know it's not about money, but you can if you want.
It's completely about money. Don't you think by this point, Ryan, what is your goal? You know what? This is why you have integrity. Because it seems to me, and a lot of younger comics will say this, I'll ask Allie too, but you're a woman, we'll get to you next. I'm kidding. The people, a lot of younger comics, I was really impressed. Like, I asked Michael Che this once, and he said, I said, what do you want to do? This is before he got on SNL. He was on my direct TV show. And who else said this? Another kid. They just want to get good at stand-up. Mm. And that's impressive. Because even, like, from my generation, you just had kids who want to get 7 minutes, get a sitcom. Yeah. Blah, blah. And look, that's fine, too. But don't bullshit me. If that's what it's about, that's great. If that's your hustle, that's good in life. But to hear somebody go, I don't know. I just want to get really good at this. I want to get 45 minutes that I'm proud of. And 2 weeks later, he was on Saturday Night Live. So basically what he's admitting is, inadvertently, is that he didn't have 45 good minutes, and he got on Saturday Night Live. Now, Michael's an example of a guy, he's great on TV. I'm not bitter about that. He's a talented guy. But there are guys you are bitter about. But he's saying he didn't have a club set. You can't do a club. You can't do Chuckle Hut without 45 minutes as a headliner. Yeah. And he got on SNL. Now, you can reflect on that or whatever, but I have a feeling you're that same kind of thing of like you just want to have as much experience as possible doing stand-up and get just really good at it in any situation. Like you want to be a guy that's pretty rare in this business. I can handle anything. What do you need?
That's kind of my function right now. I play in a room, and I'm not going to say no one's perfect. I mean, there's always room you walk into and you're not ready for.
Of course not. Stand up. To say you're perfect in stand up too, that's another lie. No one could be. Right?
I'm pretty proficient in it at this point.
That's a major thing because you guarantee you'll always make money, type of thing. Yes. You know what I mean? You don't have to bartend.
I show up on time. I don't scare the audience, and I make them laugh. That's it.
No, yeah, but that's
why I get hired.
Not everybody could do that with as much as. But okay, now here's the problem: getting in that rut of like. Do you have something you want to do after that? That's a bigger. What is that? Television?
I don't want to be a lead man. Right. You carry a show. I don't want to do that.
I'm not talking about a radio show. I'm talking about a
TV show.
Well,
Netflix show.
I've carried stuff to the show. You hold it, I'm carrying it. No, but I was talking about myself too. When I got on Mad TV, it was an ensemble thing with Care. I did Norm. I did. I was always a sidekick for a guy who I respected at least. I didn't have to, But then before you know it, I'm Pete Holmes' sidekick. But that's fine too, because you do that because Apatow, whatever, it's HBO. But I'm saying, what do you want? So you want to be do you have a goal? So you're going to be disappointed creatively in anything else you do.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know what I mean? It's like so.
Yeah, no, I'm in too deep.
Well, that's the thing. But then what you want to do is you want to move to LA then, sort of. That's kind of what you're saying, too.
No. I want to work on a show where I have some creative input without someone else screwing it up.
So you want creative input?
I do enough contributing writing on The Late Show that I see the jokes that make it to air, and I know the jokes that should have made it to air that they don't go with.
Okay, so you don't want to be Seth. You want to be maybe a version of a guy that, like...
Writer.
Andy Richter version, a guy on TV who does bits too.
You need that. You really need that desire to get there. You know.
See, Andy is a respectable version of McMahon. Like Andy's not a joke. Andy's a really bright guy who adds to stuff, always makes it fun. He's a writer, and him and Conan work well with each other. So you want that kind of role?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
just writing bits, man,
or just writing. Yeah. Listen, that's great because you want to make sure that you don't overextend yourself either, and maybe you could do something, but you don't want to be miserable doing it, type of thing, you know. And I think that's good. But Allie, what about you? Do you? I mean, it's how you've been doing stand up a long time, and I read that you headline your amazing, like you're doing the Joker's Wild coming up, and not easy to do. You know, there's a lot of comedians I don't even know about that. You know. And you don't look like the typical comedian I've grown up watching. But so what is your goal?
Well, that was my goal at first, was really, I just wanted to get good. I wanted to be the best comic that I could be. I wanted to headline across the country. You know, I grew up, I love like Brian Regan and Dave Attell.
Yeah, Brian Regan is we all love him, but that's an example of a guy who should be more famous.
Totally.
He might be the best stand-up because of what we were talking about. He could do anything. Clean. Right.
Everything. So that was the goal. And then when I really started doing the road and doing all of like the chuckle huts and like I was like,
it's hard
doing this for a long time.
No, well, listen, especially as a woman, I can't imagine.
Yeah,
I can't imagine
everybody
sort of
trying to bang
woman going to these bookers. These bookers going like, who are you?
Yeah.
And the big one.
The new waitress is here.
I'm middling for the what's his face? I'm middling for what's the guy's name from Rock's movie, the big fat guy who he's opening for? Bruce. I'm middling for Bruce. But have you been intimidated by? I spoke to Rachel Feinstein recently. I was asking her about. She has a hellish story about in Vegas about a guy by herself in Vegas, which is where if my sister was doing stand up, I'd worry about this particular story, and I won't get into it. But really scary to where like she was in trouble for a while with a guy like who might hurt her, and it's a guy affiliated with where she was working. And I can't believe that doesn't happen more often to women. I mean, have you been in bad situations like that?
Well, a little bit. There was one time when I was staying in a comedy condo where
yeah,
enough said.
I was just saying, with the way Bob's looking at you, you might be in one.
Today is the beginning, honey.
Let me
I'm worried for you right now.
You know what they have comedy condoms? What they don't have is comedy condoms. We're out of comedy condoms.
There's so many loads on those sheets.
Would you take a drama dental dam? Hey, it's booze. We're out of a comedy condom. I'm at the comedy condo.
I don't think I've
Who are you?
stayed
I'm
at
comedy.
one. Thank God. I'm comedy.
Who are you? I'm comedy. I'm talent. There's a guy named Talent.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I used to do a lot of talent
you were at the
shows.
comedy condo. Go ahead.
Those were most of the nightmares.
Comedy condoms. Just by the way, could you put that on copyright, Dan?
We'll be selling those at the order.
Dan's texting Eddie Bauer for switching.
Come to the Artie Lang show in Pittsburgh.
Go ahead.
No, that's where there's plenty of nightmares at the comedy condos. But there was one that for some reason, like one of the audience members knew where it was. He came, like, after
course
show
they
at like
do.
2:30 a.m.
They sell that information.
I was at the door.
Are you kidding me?
No, and I was there by myself, which is usually a blessing when you're in a comedy condo by yourself.
Well,
That's what you
they're
want.
not home yet. You were there at 2 in the afternoon. You're not there by yourself. It's you, 4 guys, and a bunch of Cheerios.
Usually, exactly.
So okay, you're
so
home
it
by
was like 2:30 a.m. I just didn't. I freaked out. I didn't. I was like on the phone with my friend.
There's a guy at the door. One guy alone.
And then he was walking around to windows and stuff. Like I was watching.
He's a criminal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what rapists do.
That's what rapists do.
What kind of guy? Older? Like an older creepy guy?
No, not older. I mean, a creepy guy for sure.
Light-skinned?
He was a white guy.
Oh.
He was a white guy.
You were safe.
I am not.
I'm kidding. Of course.
Should open the door. It could have been a nice match.
Oh wait, you know what? I couldn't see through the. I couldn't see the thing. You are white. I'm sorry. No. Where was this?
That was in Wisconsin. I'm trying to think of the
Milwaukee. Near Milwaukee.
No, I've played there, but it was Appleton.
Was it Aaron Rodgers? Well, the rumors are not true. I'm not gay. Or maybe I am gay. No reason to be alarmed. Don't be alarmed.
I'm trying to prove
Did he double check the door?
Nice. Who were you with? Who was in the condo? You remember? Not names, but were you men?
That one I was by myself. That's
you
why
were working all by yourself. Well,
no. It was someone was staying. Exactly.
How many rooms?
I've worked there before with Ryan Stout.
Oh,
who's great.
I've been to that place. Have they changed the pubic hair on the door now? Because it was getting gray.
Artie played with Whip It Out.
But does Bruce have the same guy doing his posters? Bruck playing. Brook is playing.
Brock.
What? Heaven Let Your Shin on Me. Shin a Light by the Rolling Stones.
And then there was in Nashville. There's just weird.
No, but the
guy
around.
If I was your older brother and you told me that story, I'd be like, "Can you want to come back and take the fireman's exam? Anything."
Yeah.
But do you have how long ago was that?
Like 2 years ago.
So it is a passion for you. You really want to do this. It's like you could probably be doing something else.
Yeah, I love it. And generally, there's nothing that happens. I mean,
You mean career-wise, or
no, just negatively?
Right.
You know what I mean? There's nothing.
No, I know. Genuinely, sure. I hope not. Because how do you bounce back from that? It's
well, that stuff. It's not even necessarily the comedy thing, but just women in general. It's guys will freak you out at some point. So it's not necessarily that would happen.
Have boners hit on you?
Yeah, I mean, occasionally that kind of stuff happens where club owners or bookers will be creepy.
I've said this before. If on 9/11 the only guys that died were comedy club owners, I'd be like, let's not even go into Afghanistan.
Yeah.
That's right. Why everything's fine. Think managers, because what they are failed comics. They're all mad at us.
How can somebody tell you what to do if they can't do it?
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand. Club owners.
Well, but here's the thing: because you're so insecure, you go, maybe they are right. They go, look, I've seen guys, but then you realize the worst thing you do as a comedian is take advice from somebody else. You should just be you. If you're going against the grains, you're doing something right. But these guys want that cookie cutter thing. It's not different, just boom, boom, boom. But look, I got a lot of respect for that. Just be careful. Don't get too comfortable with that. Yeah. Because out of nowhere,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could be sharing a room with me in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Bob was pitching her on gigs before you came out.
Oh, no. Why not? I pitch you, too. I
to make it look good.
No, I
4 pages of, that's your last offer.
I got this great room. And you too, Ryan. Allie.
That's your last offer. Ryan, what are you doing in here?
Are you allergic to mace?
So now, wait a minute. So now here's the thing. Now, Bob is a guy who's a technician. Bob is a guy, I've never seen anybody as good on stage. Just a pro. You're going to kill. But it's like, so at this point,
yes.
What did you? But you never went to LA. You never did.
I did get offers for cartoons.
To drive a guy to LA?
Yeah, yeah.
No, what do you mean
no, I got offers for cartoons and stuff like that.
From where?
From producers, and they sent it to me with the you can't
But how
talk
did they
about
get in touch with you though?
Through other people that knew me.
Okay.
So they
Not getting anywhere.
So basically,
but I'm saying, did you ever consider going to Los Angeles? Forget about offers. I'm saying you yourself. Did you have?
I could not live out there. No, it's too phony.
What if someone said to you, we'll offer you a job on a sitcom as a
then
regular...
I would be out there.
So the first scenario I came up with...
My friend Tim Hanlon lives out there now, so I'll hang out with him. Tim Hanlon.
Bob, you're really looking at the small picture here.
I would definitely... I would move out there for a sitcom, but I'm not going to move out there to fucking wait in line to fucking do comedy.
So you would have to have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay,
but the cartoons were horse shit. They were fucking not funny.
I'm not asking you about that.
Okay.
That's because, whatever. That's not the big thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to people and say, "Oh, you."
But when you were in your 20s, would you ever consider that, like going out there and trying to get spots and?
No.
Right.
No, I like to do.
So you just never cared about that part of it.
No, I wanted to get a very strong act that could work in anything. I can do any kind of.
Yeah, but you got to be clean.
And I can. I've done bridal showers where I got a lot of money
for the Gotti family.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But
I've never seen you work clean. I'm not saying that's an insult. I never saw Richard Pryor work clean either.
Yeah, no, but I can. But you're not going. If you came and we go to a place and say, "Hey, work clean for me, Bob," I would.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I definitely can. can because I've done. If you can,
could you do a Tonight Show set?
Yes, I can.
All right, whose set would that be?
Probably Brian Regan's.
It's hard to do.
Even it is tough.
Because I the Tonight Show this year. I'm going like, you know what? I don't know. There's a lack of talent, lack of what. That might be it too. You really, I cleaned it up a bit, but because then you realize what people don't think is what they think is clean nowadays. Something I think is clean that's not nowadays.
Exactly, and then you have to cut that out.
Outright cursing is not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I did. It went fine, but they were a very friendly crowd. They know you. To be a young comic and just work clean and kill with a strange crowd, it's difficult.
Oh, yeah. It totally is the way things are today because the extent, when somebody's listening to you now, you got to hit them. They don't have time anymore.
No, I'm talking about an argument with your wife.
Okay. Well, I never hit her. I choked her a few times. She's good for me.
So you never wanted to, if someone said to you now, do the Tonight Show clean, do you know a set you would do?
Yeah, I definitely probably would, yeah.
Okay.
I could put that together.
5 minutes.
5 minutes I can put together.
It took me days to think about it, and then I got to change, and it's harder than it looks.
You just hope that one line kills, and you get an applause break for like a minute, and that would cut off 1 minute.
Well,
you don't have to go
let's just assume that doesn't happen.
Okay. Then I fucking go into the Irish-Jewish joke.
Well, with the shit you get, it takes 3 lines.
No,
did you ever do it tonight? You did on Seth. Did you stand up?
No, they stopped doing stand up.
So you did panel.
I did some sketches on there.
Oh, you were on.
Yeah,
okay.
That's cool.
Oh, they stopped doing.
They don't have Booker anymore now.
Wow. So he just doesn't want to be involved with it.
I don't know if they're going to bring it back. I just know the Booker's not working for the show anymore.
That's a telltale sign. But, that's the thing. Letterman got pissed off with stand-up. Letterman got he couldn't even fake it. He had such contempt
the whole thing.
for the idea of stand-up comedy. A guy would kill you. Like, the biggest moment was like,
the look on his
Cameron
face.
Yeah. Come on. You want to look a little.
Yeah.
They do it on the Tonight Show. They have some, and Conan does a lot of stand-ups.
Well, Conan's very good. He goes and gets the new guys, and he goes to those clubs. And like I say, Jimmy asked me to do it 8 months ago, and I did it, and it turned out great. I'm very proud of it. I'm proud to have that set. But that's a hot crowd. That's like he gets them going. Allie, have you done a stand-up set on TV?
I did Stand Up in Stilettos, which is like an all-girl stand-up show that Kate Flannery ran. And then I did that Gotham Live.
Gotham Live.
Yeah, but I've never done a regular network one.
What's Stilettos?
It's this. It was for the TV Guide network.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing.
But Gotham is the Gotham Live is. Well, I'll give you an example when I talk about Ryan, why I respect him so much. The last time I did Gotham Live, it was a crazy group. It was myself and Gilbert and Jackie Martling and Orlando Jones, who I did Fan TV with, and the other guy was an impressive guy too, a headliner. Obviously, because I'm forgetting Mario Cantone. All guys who destroy, and it was a good set. I got a hot crowd. I closed. I had a great set. I'm like, this is great. My God, I can't imagine getting it. Then, of course, who's going up there? Ryan, to do a set. I'm walking by, I go, what are you doing? He goes, I can do stand-up comedy right now? I go, is this a reality show or something? And I just said, listen, I had so much respect for him. I was going to stay and watch, but this chick asked me to go to a place. I'm kidding. I said, wow. I even to the Gilbert, who shows no human emotions. I said, he's going to do comedy. And he goes, really?
I've done the show twice already. And now they're just like, hey, for an extra $100, you can do the checks.
And you got to get over that in your head because you're like, you tell your parents, your mother, your family, I'm doing Gotham Live. When is your spot? Right after they take the cameras out of the room.
Oh no, I've done it twice on air.
So you've done it. So how was it? I mean, I was kidding, obviously, but how to go there?
Good. It's pretty good.
Was it a host? They changed the format. The first time I did it, I hosted. Now they just had no host, like a tag team thing.
They had a host. Ted Alexandra was the host because
Ted's a funny guy.
Schumer dropped out. So it was like
Chuck Schumer.
Oh.
Yes. It was a big letdown for us.
That's how fast Amy's career moved. Like she might have gotten the call for Trainwreck that afternoon. At 2:00 I can do it. At 2:30 they're saying don't do it. It's beneath you. In 20 minutes, it's beneath you. It's a crazy business because in sports, Barry Bonds played because his father was Bobby Bonds. Mm-hmm. No, that's not the reason. Because he could do 40-yard dash in 38 seconds, and he could hit a baseball 500 feet. Jamie Lee Curtis is in movies because Tony Curtis was her father. That's the difference. If you're good, you play. In this business, it's someone's opinion, and somebody can be taken to the front of the row. Now, a lot of times they're great. Sometimes, in people's opinion, they're not, and it can get annoying. But that's mentally, if that holds you back, you got to keep going, keep moving forward. Perpetual motion.
Exactly.
You taped your special at Gotham, right?
My second one, Jack and Coke. Yeah. It's one of the best sets I've ever had, too. They were a great crowd. Jack, it was an hour and 28 minutes, and it was like I just blew it out. Every piece of I just got it out there. The Comedy Central special is 43 with commercials. But yeah, I'm very proud of that with Gotham. And me and Bob were on the cover.
Yeah.
You didn't know what I was going for with that. It's a gig me and Levy did. The picture me and Levy did in 2001 maybe at a place in Philly. And I have Jack Daniels over my shirt, and Bob's got the jet black hair, and he looks like this in the picture.
I'm all
so it's Jack and Coke. Yeah. But you thought it was just like, no, you didn't get that.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Of course I did. I was the one that had to find the fucking picture. Remember, I had to track it down.
No, yeah, we got you paid.
And no, you didn't.
I'm sorry. You know what? I kept that money.
Okay, but the funny thing is that when you're driving down the highway and somebody will come by you in the car and they're like Jack and Coke, and they got the fucking thing in their hand,
and then they hit a kid.
Yeah, exactly. So it's worth it.
No, I know. Depends on the kid. They hit Hitler as a baby.
I heard that's what happened to the Noxzema girl.
Yeah, listen. Where'd you hear that?
No, but like Gotham I like to do because I can do what I want to do. You understand?
Which is what?
No, the comedy I prefer.
Well, Gotham Live. Have you done that?
No, I haven't. But I would like to do it now.
Dude, you'd be amazing.
I would be.
Well, like, why aren't you doing it?
I don't know who booked. See, nobody tells me who. Oh, he does?
Zilly.
Yeah.
Okay, he's seen me kill with you at fucking Lebanon.
I know, but he doesn't like it.
I know.
I'm kidding. I can probably give you a heartbeat again.
Okay, yeah.
You want me to call him?
Yeah, let's do it. Go, Dan, take care of that.
I'm kidding.
No, but that's what it is. But like, just doing what you want to do in this business and being able to enjoy life around it is everything. No, it is.
I'm saying this is the best episode of Comics Unleashed.
No,
oh my God,
really.
I did that show. That one's so brutal.
Well, first of all,
so Artie, I understand you were jogging in Miami recently.
Well, I told you that story. And I tell you that story. They're the worst lead-in ever.
Oh God,
ever. Byron Allen looks at John Lovitz, who's doing stand-up for a while, literally said this to him. So, John, I understand you're getting older.
I would never even turn that show
Norm
on.
Macdonald, the best review, goes, yeah, I did that Comics Unleashed. I never felt more leashed. When did you do that?
I did the like 2 years ago again. It was like one of the newer incarnations.
Did he try to bang you?
Did Byron Hunt go, how come you let me into that condo that time?
I was waiting.
Dude, you were alone. I mean, what did I have to try? I went by the window? What happened?
It was like OJ with the gloves out there.
I had the comedy condoms?
Yeah, that's not Artie Lang. That's me. I started that. Is he saying I started that?
That's scary to put a woman in. I would never do that, truthfully, as a club owner, put a woman alone in a comedy condo.
Well, it's better than putting her with you.
Well, no, it's a lot safer, but I'm just saying.
No,
that
well, no,
because
you're
everybody.
Alone, you live alone, right?
How many fucking comedians bring people back to that thing to party? That have drugs, that have this, that have.
Okay, apparently just you.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're 100% right.
I would put a woman in a hotel. I would never put them in a comedy.
But yet you do. He's right because you're not just not like living alone. Of course you're alone, but 1,000 coke dealers from Milwaukee have your address.
Exactly.
And there's keys and there's I guess that's true.
Yeah. No, it is true. It's dangerous.
No, it's very dangerous. I mean, come on. But again, this is what you chose over. I'm sure you went. Did you graduate from a university? Right.
I did. Yeah.
You probably have a lot of options, and you're doing this. You're in Wisconsin.
I don't know about a lot of options, but yeah,
I'm sure you have more options than me and Bob.
Yeah, but you're happy. You look at the look on her
Are
face.
you happy?
Yeah. I'm usually happy. Yeah. I mean, it's, like anyone else.
Ryan, you're happy, right? So you're a happy guy.
Ryan's
Oh, God.
But you have options. Well, Ryan, you were on your way to Dangerfield. You were very happy.
You went on after me last night.
I know. So what I just
train
three people. Did you go to the cellar? But you had a spot at Dangerfield too.
I did Dangerfield's night.
And you went on after.
Yes.
Oh, God.
It was a train wreck.
How many?
5 people.
I had
you don't have to plug
Three of them were
You're plugging Amy's movie on purpose. It was a train wreck, Art.
I
passed by the DVD store. What a train wreck. 3 people in Dangerfield.
That place used to be happening.
Guys in the red vest. Yeah, when Kinison did his HBO set.
No, and me and Rogan used to do that years
What's great
back.
about that? Listen, I'm not lying to you.
It was a fucking great room.
But listen, that's what's amazing about that room is you look at that stage on an empty night. Last night, 3 people, and you realize that's where Kinison did that fucking bit about the hungry people. Dice,
Dice
it's a legend. Yeah, Dice broke there. That broke.
Tim Allen,
all those guys. Dom Herrera had the best set of everybody. And,
Roseanne was kind of.
I remember Jerry Seinfeld. It was Kinison, Herrera, Robert Schimmel, Dice, and Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld bombed, I thought, compared to the other guys. And I remember as a 17-year-old kid with my buddies going, I feel bad for that guy. I swear to you, we said it out loud because Kinison was like, when Kinison first said, it was summer of 85, I'm 17 years old, we're high at my friend's house. When that fucking guy goes, if you people could live without food, we laughed for 10 days. He was a star nationally based on a 10-minute set.
Yeah.
That can't happen anymore. Based on that one joke. He was everywhere. Then he was on Howard every morning, and that was it, man. He was like our God. Selling out, he was, for a little while, and he made every wrong mistake you could make, but marrying sisters.
That was weird.
What? Yeah, you're fine.
I can see why.
It was different back then. It was all on that fucking stage. And by the way, guess who the MC was? Rodney.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
That's right.
Guess who brought him up? Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh,
exactly.
my God.
Talking about a special. He went, here's Big Man Sam.
Roseanne was on that special too. But they brought her up like this.
She was afterwards.
She yells at him. She goes, "Hey, Rodney,
right. Wait a
why
minute.
don't you give me a shot?"
That's why you're here, Ryan. That's the best part about it. Well, also you're funny, but that's the best. He does make observations I forget. That's the best part about it. After that, Roseanne goes, I want to go up. Talk about balls on live television, and then destroys. And then basically got herself a sitcom.
That's it.
Yep.
That set got her $500 million.
It really did.
Domestic goddess. That was her spiel.
Could you imagine? Oh man, that's why we do this. Most people would run out. I can't go on stage right now after that. All men, not intimidated at all. Fuck you. Not exactly a looker. Gets up on stage and goes, not only am I going to kill, I'll be richer than every one of you. Except the Jew Seinfeld. I'm going to be richer than every one of you, except Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's right. Man, that was a special. Now we've got the South by Southwest guys.
There's festivals everywhere now.
We got the Mike Birbiglia observation. Yeah. Man, well, that's it, man. That's it. You forget. And again, Kinison, when political correctness, when that train started coming through around 92, it did end Dice. Dice gives that thing of, I love Dice. Dice says, I want to raise my kids. I stopped, I could have been a rock star, but I wanted to raise my kids properly. That's what Dice says.
Well, once he cried on Arsenio, that was the...
Yeah, that was really bad.
The HBO special Ladies Night.
Yeah, that was a special.
Again, he see what he did? He turned the car into the... You do two things when you're skidding. Turn into the fucking skid, or he turned into the politically correct skid.
He was the only one.
And he hit the train.
He drove into the Walmart truck and got no money.
Yeah. The Walmart guy was doing everything right. No, I haven't drank or done drugs in 30 years. I had a Coors Light on my prom day 18 years ago. I've been asleep for the last 18 hours.
And I seen you special.
Nothing wrong. I didn't veer at all. Matter of fact, your driver was mixing a martini outside the window.
I was shaking.
Yeah, Dice owed the driver money. What about the day? I got into a car accident with some guy, a colored guy, a driver. Go figure, not drunk. No drugs. Plenty of fucking sleep. I owe Walmart $2,000. Oh. Artie Fuqua has 52 Cadillacs. Oh. There's a conundrum for you. How about that? Artie Fuqua claims, and God, when I first saw Artie, I really got emotional, man. I first saw him alive. Because I remember looking at the car, and I've been friendly with that kid a long fucking time. And a couple of nights where Artie stepped on a pussy landmine and I got hit with shrapnel. I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. All insanely white shrapnel. So I see him. I see in the paper that car mangled. You go, how the fuck? It looked like Afghanistan had less, accident, but worse. Didn't have as bad accidents and war zones as that car. No one could come out alive. And I see him alive. And not just alive, but him. He's Artie. He's energetic. Hey, you doing? Hugs me in a $8,000 suit. Shows me his red Escalade, which is why I couldn't park my Range Rover. The guys at the cellar garage, for the first time, Artie, he had cash. Apparently, Artie paid his parking bill from 18 years ago. The night Artie auditioned for the cellar, he still owed the parking lot. I don't know. He had the money from that night. For the first time he paid, he didn't have a knife. I know you pay every time. You put my kid through college, but we had to move you over there. We gave you Carlos Mencia's spot. He stole it from Joe Rogan. So, and I saw it and I hugged him. I go, man, it's the first time I hugged him and I didn't check my wallet.
Yeah. You felt safe.
We should just change the name of the show. It should be Avalanche of Racist Jokes. But I got emotional. I was crying a little bit. I was actually, and there was a chick right there, a cute girl right looking at me, and I think she recognized me. I'm like, she sees me crying. And I realized it was just his date. A chick waiting for him, not allowed to make eye contact with me. And I reading her rules for the night. Yeah, it was emotional, and I was happy to see him. But again, it's like, would you? He claims he can't remember a thing. He remembers getting in the car after this blizzard and woke up out of a coma, not really in a lot of pain, morphined up. They dripped him off the morphine. He came out. Would you do that? Would you go through that experience? You have to do the set in Delaware with Tracy. Would you do that? I'm thinking about it.
I don't know.
I got to go hold a rooster for the Marin show. I know, right?
If you make a full recovery, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Allie's like, it's not even. No, she's putting herself in the condo that night.
I'm not.
Are you kidding?
Are you guys thinking about this?
What are you, an asshole?
Yours is the one that says rape above it.
This is a no-brainer. See, this is where Ryan has integrity. I appreciate it.
It's not integrity. I just know my luck. I'm not getting that money.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have any money. We got 10 grand.
Especially if Artie's got to bring
10 grand.
Especially if Artie's got to bring it to you. Oh, we lost your money.
And free Walmart steaks for the rest of your life.
They do that in LA County. This reminds me of LA County. In LA County, they have what they call a trustee. These kids that they give jumpsuits, they're on good behavior. They are in charge of the laundry and giving back all your possessions that you come into the jail with. So I was in there for a long time, and I went into LA County. I got arrested in front of Mad TV set, in front of all my agents and Fox executives at 11 in the morning. And I had a $700 leather jacket that I bought. I finally started making some FU money. I bought a beautiful jacket in LA that I got at Moto's place. And this chick I was dating knew all about that shit. She made you look good. She knew a belt, match shoes and shit. So that's a skill I don't have. And I had a $700 leather jacket that I loved, that I took a swing at a cop with. And they fucking found an 8-ball in it. It had a lot of negatives to it. But when I went to get my shit back, the guy in the cell next to me, the Puerto Rican guy, said, "Oh man," he goes, "just be ready, man, to go shopping for clothes." I go, "Why?" He goes, "And then I gotta steal your shit there. You're not gonna have your shit." Yeah. I go, "What'd you come in here with?" I go, "Yeah, I had this leather, like a $700 leather jacket." He goes, the only place worse than the Comedy Condo. Did you hear that guy knocking there? It was Bruce. Open the door, man. I used to open it. The guy next to me in the cell, 9 years. He was in there waiting a murder trial. Found God, all that shit. He's the guy who told me how to make a pussy out of toilet paper. But anyway, so it don't complain. It don't take your money. You'll never go back to a real pussy. So I go there. I go to the trustee guy. Here's my thing. He looks at it. He goes, "All right." I go, "What'd you have?" I go, "I had a pair of jeans and I had a leather jacket." The guy turns around for a second and goes, "Oh yeah, we can't find that shit." He looked over his shoulder for a second, and I giggled. And he goes, "What are you laughing?" I go, "Come on, just enjoy a laugh with me at least." I'm not making a scene. I don't want the leather jacket.
Look at me.
I'm sure your nephew looks great in it. I'm sure he's at his graduation right now. Whatever. At his graduation right now. But this, at least, come on. Let's just laugh about it a little bit. The guy looked at me like this. "Come on." And he went, "All right, man." I said, "That's all I wanted. All I wanted was that integrity back. All I wanted was the thought that, yeah, you're not getting over on me. you're clearly someone I'm not going to ask for my jacket back, but at least show me the decency to realize I know you did not look for that jacket properly, like it's in the manual. You didn't look for the jacket the way they say in the manual. Look for the jacket. Looking over your shoulder for a second is not the proper way.
And it was an 8-ball in there.
He goes, I know.
Been up for fucking 3 days.
How did you think I got to work this week? And the hits keep coming.
That's right.
It's as if me and Bob rehearsed racial shit.
It's unbelievable.
All right, so that happened, but again, you keep going on.
Yes.
Right, Bob? Is that the message for the children?
Always forward, man. You know what I mean? No matter what happens, gets in your way, you fucking knock it out of the way and say, fuck you. And that's the way I look at life, man.
And then, of course, she gets an attorney.
Yeah. And then you leave with $500 in the cash. But
at least you get rid of the cash.
Listen, man. You know, fucking life is weird.
Kids listening?
Yeah, no, life is weird. Shit happens, you know what I mean?
Right.
Ryan brought up, because how many times you been married? You know, you started the talking.
You brought it up?
You started.
Well, we just had to throw in anything.
Because it was your life story, and I needed to change gears a little bit. So
my life story? You're telling him my life story?
I said.
You didn't plug my books?
I have. Your books are the best things I almost read.
Okay, whatever.
I almost read.
But I don't know. I don't want my life story interpreted through you.
No, what did I say?
No, you said a lot. It was just I was just trying to focus.
Dan, did you get it all?
I said by the time
this was in Starbucks.
By the time that you called,
I know some of those. I said I'm dating the barista.
Listen to me from the beginning.
Okay, Dan,
we both stopped at the same time, basically.
Stop what?
Drugs.
No, we did.
Yes, we did.
I told you I did.
Oh, you didn't?
Stop doing drugs in front of people.
I'll go back to it.
Stop doing drugs in front of people.
Okay. What the fuck?
Just go ahead. What?
He said, how many times you've been married? And I said,
I had to focus.
Just out of nowhere. He goes, how many times you been married?
And I was like, I think 3. And then she came in, and then we tried to drag her to a comedy condo.
Wait a minute. So Allie comes in and then breaks up the conversation?
No, she was a wonderful woman, beautiful talking.
What does that mean?
She came in there.
She's like a lawyer.
Should I show you the text that she sent me that says this guy doesn't stop talking?
Please,
that is not true.
That's about me on the fucking show.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I wish you would have got raped at that fucking thing.
You can't talk about people. You can talk about people in the room.
I thought she was a very nice woman. You know what I mean? And
wait, I'm getting one from Allie. Wait.
Okay. What does it say?
Can I spray him with something?
I'm kidding. Do you have Mace in the apartment? No, I think I asked you the same thing. I came in and he was talking about his wife, and I said, "What number wife is this?" I think I just asked
she came in part of the conversation, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Because he was saying something like the other one. I mean, whatever words you were using made it sound like you had a lot of wives.
It sounds dismissive.
One and cunt sounds the same.
Want. The other one.
They wrote it in Pittsburgh.
Oh, God.
What are you going to do, Artie?
That is good.
No, but I was trying to be
I'm going to text
polite.
him, Allie. I'm kidding. It's a direct message.
No, but, we just went to get there. They said, hey, you tell Artie we miss him. We want to see him. The fucking Starbucks people. They said, bring him a coffee.
I haven't got in there.
Dude, they love you. They fucking...
How do they know you know me? You have to bring
because they said they seen me and they recognized me. People reckon... All right, you were there.
I was there.
They said, Bob, we know you.
No, I don't. I know that they did say your name. And
because you told me you know them.
I did not, you fuck.
It's like Dan that brings up my name all the time.
Listen,
we're talking about.
They said, they go, you're the guy that hangs out with Artie all the time. And I go, yeah. And
like Dan goes, the guy works at the Port Authority. Loves you. I go,
no.
what?
But they say, tell Artie we miss him. Me? Have you not been in there in a while? Am I not giving you? Okay, so they miss you. And they want to see you again.
The turnover in 2 years, they all go back to Portland, those kids.
The black guy with the fucking curly hair.
Okay,
I narrow it down. The black guy with the long...
The black guy with the curly hair.
With the long hair.
Okay.
And then the one girl that was behind the counter. All right?
Cat Williams?
Yeah. Go fucking...
Let Ryan talk.
You got a free coffee. They got a free coffee for you.
That's what it is.
They wanted you to have a coffee.
They wanted you to have a... Here, go...
When's the last time I had a Starbucks coffee?
They wanted Macchiavelli.
6 months, 8 months.
What is that?
That's an old photo.
This was a couple months ago.
He's got the same look. That's before.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I love you. You know I love you.
I know. Hey man, but I like to talk. I like to fucking enjoy
you know why?
myself.
You're a wordsmith.
Whatever. I'm a wordsmith. I listen to how to spell your fucking name.
You're a wordsmith.
I texted Ryan right at this point. That's on Artie's Facebook. I'm sorry. And he goes, "You owe me."
Yeah.
Oh please! I'm the fucking greatest guy you'll ever fucking meet. If you ever need someone to fucking watch your back,
Allie,
be there in a second.
Do you need a ride to Wisconsin?
I'll fucking lock you in a room for fucking 3 years.
Where's Allie? Where's Allie? Yeah, she wouldn't shut up.
Maybe I'll take you to fucking Vegas, February 5th and 6th. Me, Mick Foley, Nathan Norton at the SouthPointCasino.com this weekend.
Foley? I got give your plugs.
And February 12th to the 14th.
Let's start from
Friday.
the beginning.
Okay, February 5th and 6th. Me, Mick Foley, Nathan Norton.
That's Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl weekend. SouthPointCasino.com. Get your tickets now. February 12th to the 14th. That's a Friday to Sunday. Hideaway Comedy Club, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
How do you become Shepard Smith all of a sudden?
HideawayAC.com, because I do a fucking podcast on RadioMisfits.com, Dan's friend, and he's a great guy, Ed. Okay.
Every time I see Trump, look at that poor wife, Melania. Did you see the interview with her? She's doing it. I feel bad for her because they got a kid.
Speak English.
She got a kid. She's doing it all by herself. Apparently, most people have nannies.
Oh,
she has a chef and an assistant.
Yeah. That's awesome. How can she live like
She's doing it by herself. She's got one kid.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
so what's your biggest plug? Pick your biggest plug. Radio Misfits.
The Vegas one, and the podcast. We have a fun time doing it.
This leads me into the fact that Ryan and I will be doing Super Bowl weekend together too at the Stress Factory.
Yes, and Tim called me last night to basically say, Bob, what's going on this weekend? So I had to tell
what are you talking about?
Tim Sullivan, the little guy.
What's going on? What are you talking about? What
he called me to thinking I was on the show, and I go, no, Ryan's on the show. Oh. And he goes, well, I didn't know. And then I said, well, that's why I'm hanging up.
Well, you just said I have on speed dial with Tim. Get the hint.
Yeah. So
now we're going. Me and Ryan are going to be doing Super Bowl weekend, February 5th and 6th, 2 shows each night at the Stress Factory.
Good.
And that'll be fun.
There's your phone. There's Tim right now.
This might be Rick's assistant.
Okay. Should we make fun of him?
Hello?
Hey, Artie, it's Amanda from Converge.
At Rick's, Rick?
No, it's Amanda.
Rick Dorfman's company. I'm sorry, Converge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing? What's up?
I wanted to talk to you really quick about you going to LA.
Right.
Are you okay with flying? So you are shooting on Monday the 7th. Can we fly you out on Sunday the 7th?
Is it Monday the 7th?
No, Monday the 8th you're shooting. So I was thinking they want to know what dates you prefer to fly.
What is it? Am I shooting the one with the rooster that day?
Yeah, this rooster. You and the rooster. The rooster's already in LA. So the rooster doesn't have
But is it Monday's the rooster?
I don't know if Monday's the rooster day.
How many shooting days is it?
You have 4 days shooting, 2 days on hold.
Okay. All right, because I have to give my instructor my spin class schedule. I said it, yeah.
I did hear you.
No, the rooster is not. It's just. Actually, I'm dead serious. What is the thing? Is the rooster like dangerous or something? What do you mean, like a wild rooster?
I think they wanted to make sure you weren't vegan or something, or going to be weird about.
I'm gonna hang up and laugh for 2 days. Then I'm not vegan? Why, vegans won't even fight roosters?
Can you hear me?
Will a vegan not even fight a rooster?
No.
Let me call you back. You know what? I'm in the tunnel. Sorry, I'll apologize to Amanda later. No, what did you understand that? Oh, she's trying to be funny. Amanda's very nice.
She wasn't trying to be funny because a vegan would not touch a fucking rooster.
Would not even touch a rooster.
No.
Is that true?
Yes.
No.
I don't know about that.
They do not.
What about when they fuck it?
They can fuck it, but they
wait a minute, a rooster? Come on, that's
put
not
hands
true.
on.
You can't eat a rooster.
Will a vegan touch a cock?
That's the title of this episode.
Can we get that?
Artie, they would not touch anything like that.
They won't touch it.
They can't.
Is that true? Is that true, guys? Anybody know?
I don't think that's true.
Right, come on.
Listen to me. I know a lot about animals.
All right.
Well, what about people?
Bring it to your third wife.
I hate fucking people.
Ryan,
people can all fucking die.
What are your plugs?
Oh yeah, Stress Factory with you.
See, that's why he's got the job. Are you done with your plug? Seriously?
No, yeah, that's it.
Sure, no, okay. Listen, you'll go see Lee. And what is our date? We have a date, right?
It looks like we got one on April 8th. We're going to do the.
Am I holding a week for you too?
You're not holding a week.
Any rooster in the.
You can hold.
Where are we playing? I thought we had a definite date.
We have a date, April 8th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to RevBobLevy.com.
Where are we playing?
In Scranton.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'll carry you there. We'll jog there,
on,
like
dude.
Miami.
I thought it was local.
It is pretty local.
Scranton, Pennsylvania. Bob, please. Why do you do this to me?
It's an hour and a half.
Honestly, what do I have to do to make you treat me so good?
Listen to me. What do you want to do?
Nothing. I want to do it within an hour.
I'll manage you for a month.
I don't want to manage.
The phone's ringing again, Artie.
Just make sure it's a man.
It's a vegan.
It's the rooster.
It's the rooster. You talking shit about me, Artie?
There's a different.
No, it's probably somebody else.
I don't know, Bob. I don't know about Scranton.
Listen,
we'll do it. Okay.
No,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I said I'll never bother you again. I swear to God.
Bob,
shut up, Dan.
No, all right. Why? Why can't we do a local gig?
That it's not far. It's not that far.
Bob, I've been to Scranton, Bob. I know where it is.
They moved it. Artie,
what a terrible person you are. You don't even care.
I do care.
All I asked you was local.
Look, you told me to get the room in Connecticut. I tried to get one room, one show. That's it.
One room, one show, 8 rooms.
Listen to me.
We're running around.
We're gonna have her.
It's a caucus.
I don't want to talk anymore. Are we caucusing for you?
She's in the comedy.
Let's stop.
Comedy.
All right, we'll talk about it. Allie, what are your plugs?
I'm doing the Hartford Funny Bone on February 11th with Gino.
Nice.
Scante.
You want to do Scranton, April 8th?
Yeah.
Okay, so and Breen at Breen
at Breen Screen.
Your only thing you're plugging is the Gino date.
That's the only one. Or I'm at Joker's Wild in the Bahamas.
Yeah, what about that?
Last 2 weeks or the last week of February.
I've done that before. Anybody play Joker's Wild in the Bahamas? You ever do that? Oh, it's great.
It is a fun one.
A guy in show business.
Efron.
Nora Ephron.
Fuck.
I did it a long time ago.
That's been around for a long time.
I wasn't headlining. I know that. I admit it was great.
It's a fun place.
Literally, you'd sit by the pool the whole day. And they just go over there. It's hard to get away from the. It's hard to get away from the pool to do the gig.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a cool gig.
Yeah,
that one will be fun. So yeah, if anyone's in the Bahamas, it's the last week of February, first week of March.
I did that with Keith Robinson. He spent more money on Gucci sneakers, you know. I think so. But okay, that's great. Brad Breen at
Breen Screen.
Nice.
And at Allie Breen on Instagram.
I like that. Absolutely. Well, great job as always.
Thank you.
Back anytime, Ryan. What do you got? You're at Ryan Reese, right?
The website rrcomedy.com.
RR Comedy, and your Twitter's at Ryan.
At Ryan Reese.
REISS.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No one gets that. Good for you.
Because I'm very involved in your career. I'm buying your contract like Sinatra from England. Well, Artie held a gun to his head, and Bob Levy said, "Either Ryan Reese is my new client, or we're gonna either your name, or either your brains or your signatures on that contract."
I just want to talk to Ryan for 4 hours.
Ryan, ask me what I'm doing April 8th.
Hey, Artie, where are you going to be April 8th?
I'm going to be in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
But you're doing a special thing to help out.
Ask me what I'm doing. Ask what I'm doing the afternoon of April 8th.
What are you going to be doing that afternoon?
I'm driving to Scranton, Pennsylvania.
No, I will come and
that night. I'm doing a free show.
All right, how about this? I send you a limo.
Why, Bob? I'm throwing it for a charity. Just send the Wounded Warriors. We'll be on fucking Fox fucking News.
We're not Wounded Warriors.
I know, whatever.
I got limo
what the fucking limo?
What
just send them the money.
I never got a fucking guy that has a limo.
Just send them the money.
All right.
For the limo.
I will. I'm just jawed there.
Fucking warriors and there's no warriors around the block for me.
I tried. You said to get the room in Connecticut. I called them up and
I didn't say anything. I just said I told you first it was Stress Factory. Then you ruined that.
No, you fucking
don't even try that.
No.
I'd have put something on Twitter. I'd have put something insanely insulting on Twitter about that.
Hey, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
I don't know. Common sense.
I don't.
April 8th, Scranton. Thanks, guys. Danny, you have anything to say?
No.
Okay.
Well done, Dan.
Bob, take a note from that book.
No, listen.
Take your brush here.
Michigan.